Good day, South Africa. Welcome to Spotlight Mzansi with Nick, where I shine a light on the stories that matter. Julius Malema, the firebrand commander-in-chief of South Africa's Economic Freedom Fighters, EFF, has once again found himself in a legal debacle. The Western Cape Equality Court slapped him with a hate speech conviction for a 2022 speech in Cape Town. Buckle up for a wild ride through the backstory. In 2022, Malema decided to give a strong-worded speech at the EFF's 3rd Provincial People's Assembly in Cape Town. He rallied his troops like a motivational speaker on a mission and decided to revisit a 2020 scandal outside Brackenfell High School, where EFF supporters clashed with community members over a rumored discriminatory matrix dance. Spoiler alert, the dance wasn't racially exclusive, but that didn't stop the fists from flying in a showdown that looked like a bad reality TV episode. Fast forward to the 2022 rally, and Malema's not exactly preaching peace and love. He scolds his comrades for letting a man from the Brackenfell brawl off too easy, suggesting they should have cornered him in an isolated space to attend to him properly. He then went on to say the following words, which ended up being the focus of the courts. You must never be scared to ill. A revolution demands that at some point there must be illing, because the illing is part of a revolutionary act. Those are definitely unkind words, and the leader has now been found guilty of hate speech. This was spearheaded by the South African Human Rights Commission and Brackenfell resident Dante van Wyk, who did not take Malema's strong words lightly. They hauled Malema to court, claiming his words violated the Promotion of Equality and Prevention of Unfair Discrimination Act by inciting violence and hate based on race and gender. Judge Mark Schur agreed, ruling that this wasn't just spicy political poetry, it was a literal incitement to harm. Forensic linguist Dr. Karian Vanderberg pointed out that the speech was a direct call to arms and not some metaphorical wording. The EFF fired back, calling the verdict an assault on free speech and revolutionary spirit, insisting the context of fighting racism was ignored. They're appealing the decision, arguing the blurred lines between hate speech and freedom of speech. On the flip side, the Democratic Alliance, DA, and AfriForum are high-fiving, with DA boss John Steenhuisen dubbing it a victory for sanity in politics. The SAHRC nodded along, reminding everyone that influential figures like Malema can't just drop verbal bombs without consequences. The consequences for this verdict on Malema are yet to be realized, with a possible apology, a fine, or even a criminal nudge. But knowing Malema, he'll probably turn it into a t-shirt slogan.